Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride. Welcome to the weekend. Thank God it's Friday, TGIF, and all that good stuff. Yeah, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here. It's been a long week. Yeah, guys, it's been a while since I've been on here. It's been a couple days, but I'm always here still. If I'm not on this channel, I'm on the other channel. But yeah, so I hope everybody's doing good. Anyway, so we got a chance to see our amazing Madam Duchess last night. She returned to the red carpet for Variety's Power of Women Gala. Okay? And take a look at this.
Here because you are one of our Power of Women honorees. You are one of our alumni.
Meghan is so gorgeous, guys.
We're so thrilled because this is a night that is about supporting women and the idea that it's important to do so, especially in the entertainment industry. Why has that been so important for you to have that support and to give that support back?
Oh gosh, I mean, this industry is just so special, and you see how many
she
women
did say that they're planning to do
and just channel it for good.
more
and I think as more
things when it comes to the entertainment business, guys. Yay!
Our community. I'm just thrilled to be back.
But they're in
it and
production,
be able to
so yeah.
Sit in this room, be in such good company tonight, and also to focus so much on how it's the crossroads of entertainment meeting philanthropy. So really close to my heart. It's gonna be a fun night.
It's going to be a really good time because it's
Meghan
full
looks
of women
flawless.
whose art has inspired us all this year. But I will say, I'm sure you've probably noticed that a certain show, Suits, has become
and
a phenomenon
Suits
yet again on Netflix.
Really in the top 10 of Netflix, guys. It's crazy.
45 billion as of this week. We just found out 24 minutes ago that is the number.
Who's counting?
But literally, who's counting? What do you think is behind this renewed love for the show? Why has it become such a phenomenon again?
I have no idea. It was great to work on. Such a great cast and crew. We had a really fun time. I was on it for 7 seasons, so quite a bit. But it's hard to find a show you can binge watch that many episodes of these days. So that could have something to do with it.
Can't wait for her.
Good shows are everlasting.
New stuff, guys. Oh my gosh.
You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity. What is inspiring you? And as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right? And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them. But I'm just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too. It's really fun.
We're here anytime you want to make those announcements.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll get in touch then. Yeah.
We're thrilled to have you here as one of our honorees, our alumni.
Yeah, so
nice
guys, that was amazing to see Meghan.
So
and she was speaking to that reporter, and she did mention that she is going to be, they're working on stuff right now, and they can't talk about it as yet, but that is amazing, I think. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, okay, so let's see here. So, yes, of course. Okay, so Meghan, she walked the red carpet in LA for the Variety's Power of Women event. The event celebrates the publication's Power of Women honorees who each get their own Variety cover. Meghan, 42, was honored last year and told reporters on the red carpet that she was proud to be in attendance to offer her support. And it goes on here. This year's Power of Women honorees are Fantasia Barrino, Billie Eilish, Lily Gladstone, and Corey Mulligan. Lucky Chap co-founders Margot Robbie, Tom Ackerley, and Josie McNamara. Okay, we're being awarded with the Producer of the Year award. So yeah, so Meghan was there, and she looked beautiful. Yeah, it's like, it was just good to see, because I didn't expect to see her yesterday. I didn't expect it either. A lot of people were kind of surprised. Yeah, so I was very surprised about that, but happy to see Meghan anytime. Yeah, so guys, it's been a crazy week. There's been a lot going on. A couple of And also, I saw Tyler Perry had done an interview. He's promoting his it's a I think it's it's either a movie or a documentary. No, it's a documentary about his life. That's what it is. So, and he every once in a while there's little nuggets about the Sussexes, and as far as we know, he said in one of his previous interviews, he said little Lily, that's what he called her, little Lily. That's a lot to say. Little Lily. This is what Tyler Perry said. He said, she is so adorable. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's just so beautiful. Of course she is. Yeah. So he really, he's really, he loves, that little girl. And I'm so happy. I'm happy that, that Lily has a godfather like him. So, yeah. Anyways, guys. Let's see here. Now, as far as other stuff that's going on, guys. Let's see here. Now, there's been so much going on. Let's take a look at some of the headlines, guys. And the headlines will trip you up. There's so much crazy stuff in the headlines. And I don't know how true any of these things are. They're saying that Meghan Markle has moved on from the royals. Of course she has. Hello. She left there like 3 years ago. So I don't know what kind of headline that is. And they're also asking if she's launching a new career as a Hollywood producer. Hello, she is a Hollywood producer. And they try to make Hollywood sound like if it's something bad or something, whatever. And there's so much junk in the news about Harry and Meghan, guys. So much junk. Let's see. And also The Crown. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. The Crown also came out a couple days back. I will take a look at it this year, but I didn't get a chance to take a look at it yet. I've been hearing, different things from different places about what it is, but you know what? You never know until you actually go watch it. So I'm going to watch it and see how it is. Last year, I'll tell you the truth, I didn't even watch one episode of last year's The Crown. I did not watch last season at all, which is surprising because I thought I would have, but I might just watch just to see what it's all about. I might catch up on a few episodes of the Crown from last year, and then I'll also watch from this year. I kind of, when I listened to other people talk about it, I lost interest. So that's what happened. And you know what? I still will eventually take a look at both seasons and draw my conclusions because, to tell you the truth, it is basically their take on things, and none of it, we can't take any of it as truth, guys. It's all, mockery, to be honest. It's all mockery. It's all somebody came up with a story because we don't really know what's going on in these people's lives. We don't. And it's taking you're taking like you're just taking, you're looking at things and having your own idea of what happened. And that's basically what The Crown is. They're just, having an idea of what happened, but we don't know for sure anything that's happened. But one thing that we do know that happened though, guys, we do know that fans are outraged after Prince William is named sexiest bald man of 2023. Guys, who keeps doing this to Willie? Why are they doing this to Willie? Oh my gosh. Whenever they do this, all Willie does, all happens is that Willie gets roasted all the time, guys. Why do they keep doing this? Who is behind this? Whoever is behind this whole Willie is sexy campaign they don't like Willie. Let's put it that way. They be making jokes of Willie right now because Willie, there's nothing sexy right now about Willie. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but Willie, you ain't sexy no more. You used to be sexy. You used to be good. You know what? You know what? Let me just walk that back here. Willie is okay. Okay? There's nothing wrong with Willie. He's tall. He's trim. I mean, he's losing his hair, and he looks like if he's 57 when he's 41 or 42, whatever. He looks like he's 57, and this came out of the mouth of babes. I did not make that up, okay? It came out of the mouth of babes, guys. But people are pissed off that Willie is named the sexiest bald man of 2023. I mean, he got over it. Guys. He sprinted over Vin Diesel and Jason Statham, Hollywood sexy men. You know, I'm like, what is happening? I don't know what this is about. How is Willie winning anything when there's Vin Diesel in it? Come on, guys, come on. And then The Rock too, like, come on. Like Shaquille O'Neal, Shamar. Well, Shamar Moore is not really bald, but they have him here and there. I don't know why. And, you know, Dwayne Johnson, like The Rock. I mean, come on, people. But that's a little bit of fun. But anyways, another story that I wanted to cover a little bit is Omid's book, Endgame, is going to be out. It's going to be out in a few days or so. And let me just put this disclaimer out there, guys. I'm going to put a disclaimer because, guys, it's so hard. Guys, it's so hard. It is so hard to have a channel that defends Harry and Meghan. And I'll tell you why. And I have two channels that defend Harry and Meghan. One is fully dedicated to Harry and Meghan, which is this channel, and the other channel, I talk about Harry and Meghan, but I also talk about other stuff, which makes sense if you're going to have two channels, right? It makes sense. Let's just be honest. But it's so hard to have a channel that defends Harry and Meghan or promotes Harry and Meghan or whatever you want to call it. You never can be right. You never can do right. Let's put it that way. There's always somebody that's going to come after you. Guys, it's just the name of the game. It's just what it is. Let me just say right now, I'm not promoting Omid's book or anything, but because I have a channel that talks about Harry and Meghan, and this will concern Harry and Meghan, this book, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Yeah, I will. And I like to be honest and upfront with you. I try my best to be honest and upfront with you with everything I do. But I mean, some people will listen to other sources and other people and come up with their own conclusions. I like to be upfront and honest. That's what I try to do here on this channel. But I mean, I can't control what other people think or other people do. I am not promoting any book here. However, I will listen to it. I have Audible. I'm going to listen to it. I'm not going to buy the physical book because I only buy books that I really, really, really care about. Like I have Michelle Obama's books. I have President Obama's book. I have Mariah Carey's book. I have, people that I really care about. I have their books. Omid, I'm not going to I'm not going to buy the book, but I will listen to it on Audible, which is like, I'm still buying it. So there you go. But I just wanted to talk about a few things that are in the book. Some of the headlines that came out, it says, that in the days of the Queen's death, the day or so, and when they knew that she was dying, they willfully did not inform Harry. And that is so mean-spirited, guys. This is so mean-spirited. So let me just read a little bit of what it says here. Ignored by William, kept in the dark about the Queen's death, shocking claims Omid Scobie's Endgame makes about Prince Harry. Says here, before the release of Endgame, the author, Omid Scobie, is, he's given a little bit of some revelations. And I must say, guys, Harry and Meghan did not write this book. And as much as the British press and whoever else wants to make it seem like if this is Harry and Meghan's book, this is not Harry and Meghan's book. This is Omid's book, okay? We don't know for sure if Harry or Meghan had any correspondence with Omid. If they did, it's their business. If they didn't, it's also their business. Let's put it that way. But it says here, okay, so his book will be released November 28th, and before it's released, he is spilling a little tea. Says here, 3 years ago, Harry and Meghan quit the firm and moved to America. Since then, various reports claim the Sussexes have a strange relationship with the royals. Of course they do. Scobie has now made multiple bombshell claims in his upcoming book. And this is some of the stuff that here. Among Omid's claims is that Harry's memoir Spear was the Duke's last attempt at telling his family how he's felt for years. Clearly, there's never been an open enough forum to have these conversations or share these feelings. He wrote in Endgame, which was shared with the news outlet people. He added that the royal family is ignoring internal pains because part of the buy-in from the British public is that the royal family is the nation's family. The royal family, guys, if there's a family that needs a lot of therapy, it's the royal family, to be honest. That whole family, they all need to go to therapy. Listen, guys, there's no gains, there's no money, there's no power in this world that is worth you being unhappy in your life. Nothing is worth you being miserable. Listen, guys, I would rather be a pauper on the streets than to be living a lie and living miserable. That's just me. I'd rather have nothing than to be miserable like these people are. Let's continue here. A source told Scobie that Prince William sees Harry as a defector. I'm not surprised about that. These were two men who once upon a time were firmly aligned in their outlook. I don't think they ever were firmly aligned in their outlook. I think that William has always been the heir. Harry has always been the spear. And the way that, from reading Spear, the way that Harry has described his relationship with William is like William, I'm sure he loves his brother. I don't care what people say. I'm sure that they love each other. And I'm sure they still have love for each other. But they're very different, and they're two very different people. I think William always saw Harry as, the pesky little brother that he'd never asked for, and just somebody to give him a spare kidney. That's what Harry said in the book. In case if William needs a kidney or something, Harry can give him the kidney. That's what I think William saw Harry as, and I don't think that William never really cared much. I will always say he loved his brother. They both love each other. That is my starting point. But William doesn't respect Harry. That's what I think. I think William always thought that Harry would just be the one behind him all the time, and Harry would never have his own identity. And I think when Harry came around with somebody like Meghan, William was like, "What? How is this possible? How did he get her?" I think he was a little jealous, not a little jealous, maybe a lot jealous, because, if you read Spear, you know that Harry said that Kate and Wells loved Suits. And they were shocked, when when Harry said, "Hey, this is who I'm dating," the girl from Suits. So, and they didn't even listen. And the funny thing about it is, when Harry said, "Oh, it's the girl from Suits," it's like they didn't even have to think about which girl, because there's only one girl from Suits, guys. Think of it that way. There's only one girl. When you think about Suits and you hear about the girl from Suits, Meghan was the sexy girl from Suits. I mean, there's other beautiful women in Suits, of course, but Meghan was the it girl in Suits. She was the sexy girl in Suits. She was the it girl, okay? But anyways, let's continue here. But like I was saying though, I think William always saw Harry as somebody who's there to make his life easier or something. He never really saw Harry as supposed to have his own family, of course, Harry was going to have his own family, of course, but William always thought that he would choose maybe Chelsea. Maybe because William and Kate loved Chelsea, and they were like, why is he not marrying Chelsea? Well, what's wrong with Chelsea? or what's the other one name? Oh my God, Chelsea, or oh my God, what? Cressida. They were like, why is he not marrying Cressida? That's who he's supposed to marry. Did not expect him to come with the girl from Suits, guys. But either way, what I'm saying here though is William just didn't expect much from Harry's life. So let's continue here from what Omid said in the book. Okay. Okay. So says he said that there were two men that were aligned in their outlook. One of them had to move on to also protect the crown. Yeah, he can protect the crown all he wants, but the crown is going to fall in the end, and we are seeing the beginnings of it. And Scobie went on to say that people saw Harry as a threat to the crown after he left the royal family and was viewed as the enemy. Wow. Because he has the freedom to exert his own thinking. So having the freedom to exert your own thinking, that makes you an enemy of the royal family. That's the long and short of the story. In another bombshell claim, Scobie said that Harry was kept in the dark about Queen Elizabeth's failing health before her death. Harry is said to have been very close to his grandmother, and we all saw it. Harry and Meghan had no idea that there were preparations for the Queen's final hours, as per Scobie's book. It was only at the last moment that William informed Harry about the same. In another claim, Scobie said that Harry was told to travel to Scotland as Elizabeth's health worsened, and when he messaged William asking him if they could travel together, William refused to respond, leaving Harry to operate in the dark. William instead took a flight with Prince Andrew, Pete Drew, and Prince Edward. Those are the people he's surrounding himself with besides his own brother. Yeah. Scobie said a source opened up on how unsettling it was to see Harry completely by himself on this. Yeah. Completely by himself. Scobie said that he was ignored by William after he tried to rush to Scotland during the Queen's last hours. Scobie said, though there were available seats on William's chartered private jet, the private jet, which was leaving in less than an hour, Harry was left to fend for himself. A source reportedly said that William clearly didn't want to see his brother. William, is seething. He's seething with hate and envy and disgust and all these things for his brother. He wants to squash Harry like a bug. That is how he looks at it. That's how he looks at Harry. He wants to squash him like a bug. He doesn't respect Harry. And a lot of people are gonna see this. And you know what's gonna happen? It's just gonna make him look worse than he already does. That's as simple as that. But let's continue. Scobie also said that after Harry landed in Scotland, the Sussex team argued with Buckingham Palace on whether they should share the Queen's death with the press before informing Harry about it. His team literally had to beg for them to wait for his plane to land, and they reluctantly agreed to hold the statement back for a little bit, a source told Scobie. Buckingham Palace decided to go live with the announcement before Harry's arrival, leaving him crushed. The book also claimed that William believes Harry was brainwashed by an army of therapists. Really? William further said that Meghan and Harry blindsided the royal family by publicly complaining about their also California self-importance. What? What? Oh my God. William is so jealous of Harry and Meghan. So envious and jealous. He is so jealous and angry that they get to live their lives in California and he has to stand there in that smelly old castle. That's what I think. But let's continue. A source told Scobie that William feels a huge amount of anger. Of course he does. Anger, hate, all kind of stuff. Envy, jealousy, everything that you can think of. That's what he feels towards Harry ever since his memoir was released. Nah, it's not just a memoir. It's a whole bunch of other shit. It's a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyways, I just thought I would talk about that a little bit, guys. Yeah, it's crazy. And you know what's funny? I was actually surprised that Harry didn't go into detail about what happened to them around the time of the funeral. Because we saw it. We were here and we all saw what happened to them. They were being bashed publicly every single day in the media. And it was all coming from the royal family. The royal family, the courtiers, whoever. I don't know. Whatever they're called. But we saw how Meghan was treated. She was shunned by those witches. Yeah. Those witches that really went and pretty much raided the Queen's jewelry chest and took out all the jewelry and wore all her jewelry and left Meghan. Meghan just wore, I think she wore earrings or something that the Queen had given her, and that was it. And she looked better than all of them. That was as simple as that. Yeah, but guys, the long and short of the story is the royal family want to hurt Harry and Meghan. Because you would have to really, really, really want to hurt somebody to do that. To just not tell him about his grandmother. Probably the only person in the royal family left that really loved Harry. Yeah. I believe she was the only one in the family that was left that really loved Harry. That's what I believe. I mean, the people, the other people in the royal family, sure, there's other people that love him as well. But I think she's the one that really loved him, and he loved her. They had a special relationship, and we could see it. But, guys, it's really sad that the royal family just showed their asses like this. And this is what they did. They withheld that information from Harry. They withheld the fact that his grandmother was dying. That's unforgivable. It's unforgivable. Anyways, guys, I'm sure you guys heard all about this. I'm sure you did, but I had to put my 2 cents in there. But anyways, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. You can support me on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to support me. You can support me on Patreon, PayPal, whatever you want to do is fine. Guys, I appreciate anything that you do. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not promoting anybody's book here. I'm not promoting the Omid Scobie's book, but I will be reading, I will read into it. If I find something that is interesting, that I believe could be true, I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, I will. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.